Hello, welcome to the second edition of Speedy Spark tutorials. My name's Ant Hagan. I'm an AR designer from the UK and also AR consultant for TLNT, Talent House, stroke Reality House. The idea behind these tutorials is not to focus purely on full effect builds, but to look at smaller patch bays, the patch editor and pipelines that can help in a whole variety of projects. So today we're going to look at a really simple render pass pipeline. This can be used in any project. There's so many use cases for it. Again, it's a case of understanding how it works and then applying it to your own projects in any creative way you can. See the sun shining through our windows in our lovely offices overlooking London. Very nice, lovely day over here in the UK. So let's get to it. Okay, first of all, we're gonna take our device and we're gonna drag it into the patch editor, like so. We then need our camera texture as well. This is where we're going to start from, basically. Okie dokie. Switch them round. It's always good to try and organise your patch bay and patch editor in a way where you can kind of see everything that's going on. So we take our device object and we're going to put it into a scene render pass. There we have it. Add that patch in there. And here you go. Now you can see that it's gone to a no signal. Don't be alarmed. This is part of the process and part of the pipeline. Actually needs to go into the scene object. Go to that. Okay. Now our camera texture is gonna go into our background here. This will all become clear as we move through the pipeline. Next on, we need to take that out into a mix. Here we go. Let's get that into the middle. And then we need to put in a delay frame as well. There we go. Now, what you need to remember when you put in your delay frame is you need to change it. You need to put it as a receiver. So we're going to use that later, and you want to have this little box which will be your delay frame receiver. This goes into your mix just here, and then we are going to put our shader render pass in. There we go. Let's add that in there. Shader render pass. This is going to go into our delay frame, the render pass port, and then last but not least we need to extract our device. Here we go. Okie dokie. Nothing. There we have it. So we put our alpha and we change the setting on there to 1. Now that should return us back exactly where we were in the start. Now this is where the fun begins. So we can play with some of these settings. We can play with the delay frame and we can change the default colors as well. Let's change this to white for now. Okay. Now, what you'll find if you change the alpha settings in the mix, so let's put it up to say 1.2, you're going to start to see some slight delay. Here we go. Now this is the render pass pipeline doing its thing. We can go a little bit wild with it. We can even kind of go backwards, so we can go into the minus territory. So if we go to say -2, I'll need to reset that. That's 1. So say we go minus 0.2, 0.1. Start to create a ghost effect. Some awesome stuff that you can do with this. Go even wilder than that. Let's try -5. And there we have it, your first render pass pipeline. Thanks for joining us on another one of our Speedy Spark tutorials.